Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this week's video. If this is the first time you've ever come across my channel, you are welcome. But if you're a returning faithful subscriber who I call my online friends, that was my online cuddle, thank you so much for coming back on this video. I'm going to get straight onto it because this is the highly requested henna treatment video and we're going to get straight on. I do once a month to treat my hair with maximum boost of strength, like a little treatment that keep my hair very, very strong and keep the breakage at bay. This is the treatment that I do. I want to share it with you because it's a good one. It's a good one, okay? So here is my henna mix. It's been sitting overnight in a dark area. As you can see, the colour's got really dark, well, kind of. And it's set, it's really thick, so I'm going to show you what I do about that. But I had to pop it in the fridge because it's now over 24 hours and it's the afternoon right now, and I didn't want it to go off because I have had henna go off before. So what do I do to actually get my henna treatment mix into a consistency that's really nice and pliable? Put a bit of aloe vera juice in. This is 50 mils, but it doesn't have to be this. I'm going to be pouring what I need to give the consistency that I desire. You can use water, there's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, I'll talk to you a little bit more about that, okay? But first, let's just add and give you the consistency. So I'm just going to mix it first of all. You can see it's quite thick. It's not even flopping down. But I don't want it to be like that. I want it to have a little bit more of a loose texture to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit, just a little bit, and again the measurements that I do, I'm just going to eyeball it. It's not necessarily what you have to do, okay? So please, in the notes, the comments, don't give me the exact amount, Mel, that you put in. It doesn't matter because you may prefer to have a thicker consistency than me. But this is just what I like to do. I like to put in this amount of aloe. Look, as you can see, it's starting to flop now. You see that? I'm just going to put in a little bit more. So what have I done? So I had 50 mils in. I've used 20 mils. I've used 20 mils in total of the aloe juice. I'm going to show you now. You see that? Can you see how glossy that looks? That is what you want. It looks like chocolate. Okay, so now that's all mixed in, we are going to do the application and we are going to put it on my hair. Okay, first and foremost, henna will stain. So off comes the rings and the jewellery. We have to take it off unless you want stained jewellery. So I have to give you a little bit of an introduction of the hair. Right, my hair is not at its best. I have actually had a break from doing the last challenge. Now, I'd like to say that I always give my hair breaks when I'm doing hair challenges because I feel like if you consistently are on every challenge, rice water, rice water, rice water, rice water, or any kind of protein challenge, your hair will start to break off. I always give myself weeks to recover, but having breaks in between allows your hair to, you know, recoup, and then it also allows it to respond for the next challenge. I finger detangled my hair yesterday and I had to do it with coconut because my hair was so tangled. It's still very tangled. After this treatment, I will be thinking about giving my hair a nice trim. Look, it's so tangled, my hair. Listen, I need this treatment on my head right now. Oh dear. You see? What is going on? So we're just gonna section. And I'm hoping my sections won't be too large. So there's no particular amount I grab. I just grab what I can. Sections start off like that. I always do near my roots. Make sure the root is covered. Like this. And then I go in on the ends and really make sure I deal with them ends. Now there's two things to note about these treatments. The first thing is I don't do henna treatments close to a challenge. If I have done a challenge, which is usually every month, if I have done a rice water challenge, I will make sure that I do the henna treatment in a gap where there is space, maybe a week to 2 weeks after the last day, because henna kind of acts like a protein treatment. It's drying to the hair, you don't want too much of that. And the other reason why I do a henna treatment is because henna is a powerhouse of filling in the gaps, those crevices of your hair strands. If you have cracks or weak spots in your hair strand, henna is going to fill it in. It clings onto the hair strand and fills it in. Henna is a strengthener. Henna will give you strength. It will strengthen your hair. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just taking my time. I am taking my time. This treatment, I don't rush with this treatment. So you're probably wondering what's in this mix. Yeah, Mel, share it with us. What you're using, what is in the henna mix. So while I'm doing the rest of my hair, I'm going to be doing it exactly the same way. You don't need to see it, okay? It'll be too boring like I say all the time. I'm just going to run the video and just give you a bit of a voiceover of all of the ingredients that I put into this lovely little luxurious henna treatment. And I will return when I've completely covered my whole hair with the henna treatment. So I'm going to be mixing everything in this mason jar, and to measure out the henna, I'm going to be using this 1/4 cup because it is the predominant ingredient and I want to make sure that I get a full amount of henna. Now next up is aloe vera. Now if you don't know already, aloe vera is a moisturizing plant. It's known to moisturize. It has 75 active ingredients in it, vitamin A, C, E and B12, and the list goes on, and I'm going to be putting in 3 teaspoons of this. Next up for the Ayurveda powders is ashwagandha, and it's believed to help improve scalp circulation and strengthen the hair, as well as help to get rid of dandruff and just the production of melanin and pigmentation. You know, this is really good for colouring your hair, so it's fantastic for covering up the grey. So the star of the show is the slippery elm, and the reason why I wanted to put it in is this to give that real lovely slimy slip that the nature of elm gives, and it helps to condition and detangle the hair. So for that, I'm going to be adding in 2 teaspoons. So now I'm just going to add in lukewarm water to help mix the mixture and bring it to a consistency that is suitable. I'll just come back and show you a little bit more of an intense tutorial. Don't take your sections large because you will have a problem. You go in with the roots first. You smother the roots as best you can. Try and pick the hair up in smaller sections, making sure that's all covered. And get the edges. We want to make them very strong. Get the edges. Okay, once we're happy with that, I'm just go immediately to the ends and just smother those ends. Get the ends in. You really need to work in the hair strands, and then get some more and put it on the length of the hair. Now, this is where I take my time, because you need to divide the strands and make sure that they've been coated with the mixture. Because when you divide it, that's when you see what needs more application. May I make a point though, when I used to do this henna mix without the slippery elm, I used to lose hair. I used to lose hair because it was never this slippery at all, ever. But, you know, I just exercise the brain God has given me and put in the slippery elm. Right, okay, so now I'm satisfied that this section is fully coated. Every hair strand has got enough of the mixture on. I just twist it up and just join it with the rest of the hair. So right now I'm just going to wrap my hair with cling film and just leave it on my hair 1 to 2 hours. Okay, so I just wanted to come back on here and show you what the hair looks like after the treatment has just been rinsed off. Like, I've not washed my hair. I haven't even put any conditioner on my hair. I've just rinsed it out. Just want you to see, okay? I mean, given the fact that my ends are really bad, that looks really good. And my hair feels strong. You know that strong feeling when you've just had a rice water treatment? That's how my hair feels. Look at my curls. My curls are popping. There's some shine on my hair. Look at the definition. This is what it does to my hair. Now I'm just going to wash it out. I'm just going to put some conditioner on my hair, rinse it out, and then I'll come back to you when my hair's completely dry. Okay, I'm coming back. Right, so my hair is actually at the point where it's about 70% dry now. Bearing in mind, okay, can we remember that my ends are really, really bad? And that looks pretty good. Like, when I tell you that this henna treatment just brings my hair some strength and health, vitality, rejuvenation and hydration, it really does do the trick. So all I put on my hair after I washed and conditioned was the Mel's Butter Me Up cream. I just put a dollop of it in sections using the sandwich hands method all over my hair, and then just left my hair to air dry. Very happy with this result. I mean, look at that. Oh, look at those curls. Look at that. That looks lovely. Absolutely lovely. Look, my hair looks rich, it looks dark, it looks healthy. So just a few things to note about the henna mix. It's very grainy. You have to rinse and rinse and rinse it out. That's the only annoying thing about it. Oh, actually, other than the fact that it's really messy, like really messy to do, I had to actually off camera go to my bathroom and continue standing in the bath. Okay, and along with the aloe vera and the other Ayurvedic powders, it really makes it a rich and luxurious treatment for your hair. Also, let me just show you out of this particular mix what was left. Anything about this treatment, if you don't like it, don't do it, okay? Just adapt it, okay? Adapt it to, you know, for your requirements, for what your hair needs, and it's all good, all right? So guys, I hope this video was thorough enough for you and answered all your questions. For those of you who may have still more questions for me to answer, don't forget to leave it down in the comments below. Let me know, what have you done the henna treatment? Let me know what you put in your henna. Let me know, because I'm interested. I want to see if I can mix up something else in my next henna treatment. Anyway guys, I will see you again in my next video. You take care now, and God bless you. Bye. So I was editing the video and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to come on here. This is day 2. I want you to see what the curls look like. Kind of holding out. Look at the definition on that. I've got no cream on my hair. I didn't put any more Mel's Butter Me Up on my hair. I didn't put any water on my hair. I've literally just fluffed it up with the Afro pick. My hair feels nice and free. It's not sticking together. The condition of my hair, it feels very nice and strong. It feels strengthened, and the colour looks nice and rich. The definition is definitely there. Yeah, so can highly recommend a henna treatment. You gotta try it. Put it into your routine. And one of the things I noticed when I was editing that I didn't say is that because of the dye, in henna, you don't want to use it on hair that's lighter than my hair colour. Basically, if you've got colour on your hair and you don't want your hair to have a reddish tint, don't use it. You might want to use cassia, which is a substitute for henna. Look into it, do your research. Anyway guys, I'm going for real now. I'll see you in my next video. You take care. Bye.